We started working in Technosphere in 1992. I'd finished my degree in fine art a few years before, and I'd got this interest in live art and performance. I was also interested in, if you like, the notion of the site-specific, working in, when I did performance, particular geographical locations or architectural buildings. To me, the internet is a very specific type of site. It enables a particular kind of interaction with your audience. So as an artist, you get a tremendous response to your work, kind of feedback that if you're in a gallery, a few people will sign a visitor's book. On the internet, we were getting, with Technosphere, hundreds of emails a day from users with responses. The way that the artificial life engine works is that we set out a series of rules which govern the way that creatures interact in the fractal terrain. Whilst those rules are individually very simple, in fact you get enormous complexity partly by the fact that we've got thousands of creatures in this environment, and also because all those rules are being initiated or called upon at any one time. One of the first decisions that you have to make when you come into Technosphere is whether you want to design a carnivore or a herbivore. We get a selection of head shapes. We're going to select from the bodies, and maybe I'll choose this pink spiral body. It gets put into the virtual world. It's kind of teleported in and just lands in the fractal landscape. We've got intelligent grass in Technosphere. As herbivores graze it, it reduces in height, and if they overgraze it, you get these brown areas. The herbivores then have to move on, searching for more fertile grazing. They benefit from the ecosystem. They benefit from the fact that we have a virtual day and night. We have a kind of simulated photosynthesis that's going on. They have different kinds of behavioural states, so they might be searching for food, they might be playing, sleeping, they may be looking for a mate. So they roam around the fractal terrain searching for a potential partner. If it found one, they would then swap code, size each other up. They'd have to make sure that the other creature was also more than 50% full of food, and it would then suggest cybersex. It might be turned down, it might be rejected. If they did have a sexual encounter, then one of those creatures would become the parent and would have a cluster of between 1 and 5 cyber babies that it had to look after, and those babies would try and keep up with it as it moved through the virtual terrain. So whilst on the one hand it is a very picturesque environment, in many ways it is not being kind of sculpted in the style of Capability Brown. What's happening in here is slightly wild and out of control.
Details of all the Open University's programmes on TV and radio up till July are in the Ozone magazine, along with background articles and features. To order a free copy, ring 0870 900 0311 or visit our website.